So the much awaited time has come. An international language center at Marcus Knowledge City. The wait's been pretty lengthy, but finally we are there. So Dr. Mansoor Ali, an authority, or let us say an authentic voice in languages, especially in English, is joining hands with Marcus Knowledge City, and we are uh, beginning an international language center. So we are all excited. The entire city is excited. The community revolving around Marcus Knowledge City, now it's become like a talk around going on that we're going to launch an international language institute where the best, the highest standard of English mainly will be taught. Then international languages like German, Arabic, Spanish, French, all in the,
Sure.
the list is exhaustive.
Yes.
So what do you say now after seeing our facilities, seeing, going around Marcus Knowledge City? What do you think that is it the right place, the right time,
Yes.
and why we should start a language center and why English?
Yes. Sir, for the first time, I would start by congratulating you and thanking you for your wonderful treat you've been giving to me for the last 2 or 3 months since we began the discussion on how to go about starting an international center, linguistic center at Marcus Knowledge City. So I take this moment as one of my proudest moments in my life because Marcus Knowledge City is becoming an apex, city of knowledge and education, not only in our state and in our country, beyond the country limits. Okay, so as a responsible person gonna be, who will be just supporting the training sessions and programs through which we are just creating the future global citizens. I thank the Almighty for getting me a chance like this. And as you rightly mentioned, as an educational city, an edu city, a knowledge city, each and every one coming into these premises or premises, they should be given the exact mode of training, coaching and mentoring. And above all the training sessions, training programs, education programs, language skills, linguistic capacity stands number one. Where you go, where you travel, you do business, you are an aspirant of getting the top positions in the companies, or you are going to be the future CEOs of the leading companies in the world, or the future Ambanis, or the future Jeff Bezoses. The ultimate destination you got to reach, in my perspective, is in terms of your capacity to express yourselves, to talk to this world. And that is what we are trying to give through this, using this platform of International Center for Languages at Knowledge City.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
Marcus Knowledge City is now, we are home of,
Yes.
different professional
Yes.
colleges.
Yes.
We have medical college, we have college of law, we have business school, we have a center for hospitality, aviation and tourism.
Yes.
We have technology institute, we have a religious and ethical studies research
Yes,
center. The list is, so big, and there are more down the pipeline, the more things to be opened. Now, what's the difference? Doing your law inside or Marcus Knowledge City, or doing your medicine with Marcus Knowledge City, or doing your studies in business and technology with Marcus Knowledge City, what difference is it going to make?
Definitely,
So
definitely, yes.
the answer is very simple. See, there are colleges out there
Yes.
affiliated with the same university.
Yes.
But when we provide we prepare them for the real world.
Yes.
We are preparing our students for the universe. We're turning them into global citizens.
Yes.
So language comes first when it comes, in terms of communication, in terms of expressing themselves, professional engagement, communication, especially in English,
Yes.
say, is pivotal.
Yes.
So in that sense, whoever lives inside Marcus Knowledge City, they feel like they are inside a global city.
Exactly.
They're doing,
Very true,
their
yes.
education in an international campus
Yes.
where their language, they will be identified in future with a language. People are going to ask, where did you school
Yes.
at?
Yes.
Where did you do your professional courses? Where did you do your degree and postgraduate?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Because the flair
Yes.
of language.
Yes.
And for the students at Marcus Knowledge City, and those of you who are watching this video from out there, this is a simple answer. Dr. Mansoor Ali, he is from a very humble school background, normal state government run schools. I come from the same background. I studied at government schools.
Yes.
And what difference it makes? We all studied in our vernacular,
Yes,
local
exactly. Yes,
languages.
vernacular,
And
yes.
we love our language. We
Yes.
keep it to the, close to our bosom because our first language, our
Yes,
mother tongue.
yes.
But the target language can be achieved if you have the right inspiration, right,
yes.
motivation, and that
Yeah,
magical,
yes.
magical touch
Yes.
and mentoring capacities of a person like you. So our lives, our skills, they say that action speaks louder than words, and seeing is believing. So, Dr. Mansoor Ali is leading International Language Center at Marcus Knowledge City, and we are joining hands with the Habitus, the Life School of Marcus Knowledge City. We're working together, and we are going to make a huge difference. What do you have? Do you really need? Is the need for English proficiency, is it increasing or is it on the low? What's
Sir,
going down? What is it?
Definitely. See, before that, I have something to tell about Knowledge City, actually.
Yes, please.
As a person who's been into education for the last 15 or 20 years, I've been serving many institutions, schools, colleges, engineering colleges, and group of institutions representing various organizations and the sectors, of course. But as a person who understood the real passion towards English language or the universal language, I turned my mind. Even now, I represent an education family, a business family, as well, a narrow family, but I never tried to be immersed into that. Rather than, I was always trying to be getting my time involved or engaged in motivating my students, supporting my young children to be the future leaders, to be coming up as leaders or CEOs or professionals. And sir, I believe more than anything else, that I was flying, but more than anything else, if we have the real passion, the real flair towards anything, you could be succeeding in that. Not maybe today, and not maybe tomorrow, but definitely after tomorrow, you'll be succeeding that particular subject or entity. And that is the reason I chose to be sticking on to this sector, training or coaching thousands of my students. I could be proudly saying that the biggest asset I am enjoying right now is my student community. Wherever I go,
No doubt.
wherever I travel, I get my students on my call. Where are you? I'm trapped here. You come here. They are running and shooting like anything. And they are being, fully ready to support disrespect of the time, or even at midnight they are ready to come and support and help us on a simple call. Why, sir? This is a speciality for we teachers and trainers. more than anybody else in this world. Nobody's enjoying, I believe. So, coming back to this city, what I believe, to the parents, more than any other college or any other institution, what I love to be inside city is the prominence it gives for the moral values and culture. First of all, we need to be an Indian. Secondly, we need to be a Keralite. More than all these things, we have to be sticking on to
Our values
our
and ethics.
values and ethics, as well
And
as
tradition.
religious beliefs and all. It is, democratic country.
Yep.
We can believe in our religion and whatever things we have. At the same time, we should be responsible and patriotic citizens of this country. This is one area I'm giving prominence and importance for Marcus Nala City. Secondly, what I understand, having a visionary leadership, just like as we are having,
Yep.
led by our Director General actually. They have a big vision to take our next generations to be the leaders of, to be the transformers of the future world. And there definitely comes the importance of English language. Nobody can deny the role of English language. If we got English, you have the world under you. This is what I'm giving to my students as my message. English is equal to money. English is your passport to the world. And along with English, if we have one more another foreign language, maybe Spanish, French, German, Arabic, Japanese, or any of these languages, you are the real global professional, a global leader, a global citizen, truly. So our students should be motivated in such a way that whether you are in school, or college, or university, forget about your studies. Try to just pick the skills and grab the skills and just get ready to fly. Just like our APJ says always, get ready to fly into the skies. And that is what I would say. English is an engine that may take you to anywhere in this universe.
It
That's
gives, it gives me goosebumps. Look at this, when I listen to Dr. Mansoor Ali, as I told you, he comes from a very humble background, but he used to fly aircrafts. He used to be a professional pilot. Then
Yeah, I was
now
a trained pilot. Yes.
he was a trained pilot, and now look at him. He is leading the new generation. Do you know that but more than 5,000 students within last couple of months from Malabar alone, from this region alone, students went over to the West for studies.
Yes.
So in order to study abroad,
Yes.
in an English-speaking country like Australia, New Zealand, Canada, America, UK, they need to,
Yes.
they
Yes,
have to,
they have to just
they
come,
have to
yeah.
clear off their
Right, yeah,
IELTS,
exactly.
So there are no professional coaching, proper, training in IELTS, especially by native speakers. Unfortunately, the developing countries, even let us say Korea, China, Vietnam, Thailand,
Yes.
they are spending millions of dollars and bringing in native English speakers to teach their kids English.
Right,
Because
yes.
they have realized the value.
Correct,
And
yes.
it's not about, we still believe that speaking a language means knowing the words, to have a vocabulary and to speak out
Yes.
like, no.
Yes.
The closer you are to the native speakers,
Exactly.
accent could be different. You got an
Yeah,
American
yeah,
accent.
yeah,
I being an
yeah,
Aussie,
Australian, yes,
I have an
yes,
Australian
yes, yeah,
accent.
yeah.
Doesn't matter. Or you can have that neutral Indian accent. It's all okay. But what's happening? Even in our so-called English medium private schools, the standard of English language is
So,
pathetic.
yes.
Pathetic. I would rather say that it's better send our kids to normal, vernacular local
Yes,
schools
yeah.
where they speak their language.
Yeah.
They're more comfortable. The teachers can convey
But
the message.
there others will blame us, why being the English people, why are you
No, give the
just
best.
blaming,
Don't compromise
this-
with the
yeah.
substandard stuff.
Yes.
Of course, we realize there should be English campuses
Yes.
because that's the need of the time. but give them the best, model them. If the
Yes.
teachers are not trained properly, if they can't, if the campus language is not that good,
Yeah.
and the accent is not, up to the mark, what message you are giving?
Yes, yes.
What message you're giving? It's a wrong message. That's where we're coming up, at Marcus Knowledge City, provide the best. Students, this is a gated community
Yes.
with all the facilities under one umbrella, and you come here, and especially those who are trying now for, overseas studies, study abroad, or migration, or trying jobs abroad. What you need to have? You need to have a good English.
Yeah.
Okay, then Knowledge City, this is not kind of an artificial environment for
Yes.
language. It is natural.
Yeah.
See, look at
Yeah.
our star hotels. We have Fazine on one side, we have Tigris Valley on the other side, we have, visitors from across the world coming in, pouring in every day. So our students, when they stay, they stay with us inside Marcus Knowledge City, they get the real exposure,
Yeah.
native exposure. So that will make the whole difference.
yes,
So
yes.
Dr. Mansoor Ali has joined us at Marcus Knowledge City to lead our International Language Center. This is going to be the hit. Okay, this is going to make the huge difference in our communicative, communication firmament, language firmament, we rather say. So, what are the messages before we, log off? Any other things?
Yes,
Of course, we are going to be back with more videos,
Inshallah.
more interaction with the public.
Yes.
Where we're not going to invite you all the time to Marcus Knowledge City. Rather, we are ready to give away informative stuff. Tips, especially. He's a master of accent, master of voice and voice training. What do you call
Yes,
it normally?
voice and accent training,
Voice and
yes.
accent training. So you will get it from the right source, from the authentic source. Again, sir, what do you say? The final note
yes,
for that, the end note for the,
Yes.
our initial, our virgin maiden video together.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Inshallah, I'll be making more videos after this in future. But the only one thing I want to tell you, we have thousands of people working on English, working in this sector.
Yep, they do.
But as you rightly mentioned, maybe 5 or 10% people are doing the gestures. They are reaching the core of this. And many people, they are saying there is no need of accent, there is no need of this and that. But as post-COVID, before that itself, we started discussing about globalization and all. But after COVID, the earth has really become a global village.
On the palm of your hand.
And if we got the real, a small smartphone, an economical smartphone in your hand, if we got the excellent command over English, just giving you the voice command, you can earn money. This is a well. Whereas if we are making use of the unpolished language, nobody's gonna give you the money actually. Even for these voice makers, then the narrators and anybody who's giving the background voice for the documentaries, the films, and many other things. Just giving voice, you can. Just reading out the text, you can earn money. Just giving your mouth, you can earn the money. Just listening with this, you can earn the money. Only through this language. And there comes the importance, the significance of this language. So my dear friends, Marcus Knowledge City International Center for Languages is the right place to join for your linguistic requirements and demands. We will make you the real step who will be competing to go around the world with the competencies and skills. Inshallah, we will see them again. All right.
So we'll stick together, fingers crossed. Everybody is so excited, and this is a small announcement about Marcus Knowledge City opening up the doors for language experience. So do not hesitate. We will provide you all the details to contact, and the courses are many. It's whatever suits your requirement, right from the beginners to the intermediate to the advanced,
Yes.
and even,
Starting
to
from
the
the children up to the professionals,
beautiful. And see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.